adhere to the timetable. Formal dress code is to be followed strictly. Those violating will not be allowed inside the auditorium. Graduates are requested to avoid jeans, t-shirts, sandals and other informals. So before and after receiving the degree certificate, the graduates are requested to occupy their allotted seats only. Graduates are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the auditorium and remain standing till the members of the academic procession take their seats on the dais. So graduates are kindly requested to bring photocopy. So only one guest will be allowed inside the ceremony hall along with graduate. Special arrangements have been made outside the auditorium for the guests to view the live program. Graduates are requested to be seated in their respective seats in the auditorium with their robes at 2 p.m. Only registered graduates are permitted to receive the degree in person. Formal dress code is to be followed strictly. Those violating will not be allowed inside the auditorium. Graduates are requested to avoid jeans, t-shirts, sandals and other informals. Professional photographer has been arranged by the college for taking photographs during the ceremony. Only the official photographer is allowed to take photographs. Before and after receiving the degree certificate, the graduates are requested to occupy their allotted seats only. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium. Graduates are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the auditorium and remain standing till the members of the academic procession take their seats on the dais. Clapping inside the hall is strictly prohibited during the time of ceremony. It is very important to adhere the time schedule. Only registered graduates are permitted to receive the degree in person. Formal dress code is to be followed strictly. Those violating will not be allowed inside the auditorium. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium. Graduates are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the auditorium and remain standing till the members of the academic procession take their seats on the dais. It is very important to adhere to the time schedule. Only registered graduates are permitted to receive the degree in person. Formal dress code is to be followed strictly. Those violating will not be allowed inside the auditorium.
Warm welcome to the graduates. Graduates are instructed not to use the cell phones and handycams inside the auditorium. Okay. The candidate awaiting the conferment of their degree shortly are expect maintain the silence. Let not your enhancement elide the decorum of the institution in any form. Your professionalism is solicited throughout the program. Strictly followed by the graduates inside the auditorium. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic profession gets settled on the dais. Take your seats. Okay. Graduates are asked to have your lunch will be provided in the thermal lab. Graduates can go and take your lunch and assemble at 1:15 at the auditorium. That's all. Sure. Oh. Graduates are requested to have a lunch in a workshop, thermal workshop. The graduates can assemble at 1:15 at the auditorium. Kindly move on. Graduates, have your lunch in a thermal lab. Lunch will be provided in the thermal lab. Graduates should be at sharp 1:15 at the auditorium. 1:5, sorry. இதுக்கு மேல கத்த முடியாது. ஃபைனலா அவ்வளவுதான். Graduates are asked to take your lunch in a thermal lab. Graduates should be in the auditorium at 1:5 sharp. யார் எடுத்த? சவுண்ட் கேக்குதா? நான் தமிழ்ல பேசுங்க.
ஒருமைக்கண் தான் கற்ற கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு எழுமையும் ஏமாப்புடைத்து என்ற குரலுக்கு ஏற்ப இன்று பட்டம் பெறும் பட்டதாரிகளை வருக வருக என வரவேற்கின்றோம். மாணவர்கள் அரங்கத்தில் நுழையும் முன்னரே முகக்கவசம் கட்டாயம் அணிய வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களது அலைபேசியினை அரங்கத்திற்குள் பயன்படுத்த வேண்டாம் என அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறது. மாணவர்கள் தங்களுக்கு ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட இருக்கையில் அமருமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை கடைபிடிக்குமாறும் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. அரங்கத்தில் பின்பற்றப்படும் வழிமுறைகள். கல்வியாளர்கள் மற்றும் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் அரங்கத்தில் நுழையும் பொழுது மேடையில் அமரும் வரை அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். கல்லூரி தாளாளர் உறுதிமொழி கூறும் பொழுது பட்டம் பெறும் மாணவர்களும் அவ்வுறுதிமொழியை எடுக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பதிவு செய்த மாணவர்கள் மட்டுமே அரங்கத்திற்குள் அனுமதிக்கப்படுவார். முறையான ஆடை குறியுடன் பின்பற்றுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. பட்டம் வழங்கும் நிகழ்ச்சியை புகைப்படம் எடுப்பதற்கு கல்லூரியின் நிர்வாகம் ஏற்பாடு செய்துள்ள புகைப்பட கலைஞர்களுக்கு மட்டுமே அனுமதி அளிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. ஆகையால் மாணவர்கள் தனியாக புகைப்படம் எடுப்பதை தவிர்க்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பட்டம் வழங்குவதற்கு முன்பும் பின்பும் பட்டம் பெறும் மாணவர்கள் தங்களுக்காக அனுமதிக்கப்பட்டுள்ள இருக்கையிலேயே அமருமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறார்கள். அரங்கத்தில் நுழையும் முன்னரே முகக்கவசம் கட்டாய அணிய வேண்டும். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களது அலைபேசியினை அரங்கத்திற்குள் பயன்படுத்த வேண்டாம் என அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறது. மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களது அலைபேசியினை அரங்கத்திற்குள் பயன்படுத்த வேண்டாம் என அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறது. மாணவர்கள் தங்களுக்காக ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட இருக்கையில் அமருமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை கடைபிடிக்குமாறும் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை அமைதியாக கடைபிடிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மாணவர்கள் அரங்கத்தில் நுழையும் முன்னரே முகக்கவசம் கட்டாயம் அணிய வேண்டும். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களது அலைபேசியினை அரங்கத்திற்குள் பயன்படுத்த வேண்டாம் என அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறது. மாணவர்கள் தங்களுக்காக ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட இருக்கையில் அமருமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. மாணவர்கள் அரங்கத்தில் நுழையும் முன்னரே முகக்கவசம் கட்டாய அணிய வேண்டும். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களது அலைபேசியினை அரங்கத்திற்குள் பயன்படுத்த வேண்டாம் என அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறது. பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை அமைதியுடன் கடைபிடிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Hello. 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 Good afternoon, all. Hello. 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 Check.
பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை அமைதியுடன் கடைபிடிக்குமாறு பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை அமைதியுடன் கடைபிடிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Silence while inside the auditorium.
பட்டம் பெறுபவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சி முழுவதும் உங்களுக்கான நெறிமுறைகளை அமைதியுடன் கடைபிடிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Hello, check. Hello, hello, check. Hello, check.
Graduates are requested to be seated in their
Hello,
respective seats
check.
in the auditorium.
ஒரு ஆடிட்டே இருக்கு சார். இதுக்குள்ள இடையில ஒரு பேப்பர் இல்ல இந்த இது இப்படி ஆடுது பாருங்க. இது ஆடாம வச்சா தான் டக்குன்னு சவுண்ட் வராம இருக்கும்.
வார்த்தைகளை அமைதியுடன் கடைபிடிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Graduates are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the auditorium and remain standing till the members of the academic procession take their seats on the dais.
கல்வியாளர்கள் மற்றும் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் வருகை தரும் பொழுது அனைவரும் அரங்கத்திற்குள் நுழைந்து மேடையில் அமரும் வரை மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறார்கள்.
Hello, check.
Graduates are requested to stand up.
Hello.
Graduates are requested to stand up.
தமிழ்தாய் வாழ்த்து.
கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிகொழுகும் சீராரும் பதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமெனில் தித்தளமும் பதிச்சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாளும் தக்க சிறு திரை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் வணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனே தமிழனே உன் சீரிழமை திறந்து என்ற செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Please be seated. The graduation day of the college has been called open to distribute the degrees in various subjects of the college upon the candidates who in the examination recently held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. I invite the CEO of Master Group of Institutions to deliver the welcome address. Please, Madam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Most revered and respected Dr. Ashok Jhunjhunwala, Honorable Chairman, Registrar, heads, faculty, staff of the Master Group, parents, partners, supporters, and the distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduates of our distinguished graduate class of 2021. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you all to the 9th graduation day. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of the goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. I extend my warmest congratulations to all those receiving the degrees and certificates today and acknowledge the support that has helped you along the way. To all the family and friends with us today, and to those who could not be here in person and are watching this ceremony or thinking of the graduates as they celebrate this moment, congratulations. Your graduating class has endured and overcome exceptional uncertainty and challenges. Education is about growth, not just about grades. You have adapted and grown in this difficult time, which has undoubtedly enriched you and added to your academic success. While your college experience is not quite what you expected because of the pandemic, it should still be cherished. So, dear friends, I know all of us believe that we are stronger than that attack, and every single one of us, having made through it, the pandemic, are stronger for it, adaptable and resilient. It proves that we are stronger than the trials and tribulations that we have faced. You have shown us that you challenge boundaries, break out of them and redefine them, that you are individuals committed to each other. We wish you everything that you so richly deserve in the years ahead, and it has once again been an honor and privilege watching your progress and success, and we are delighted to have you with us to participate and share in our 9th graduation day. Thank you for coming, and once again I extend a warm welcome to one and all gathered here. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. I invite the Director of MM School of Architecture to present a report of the activities of the college. Please, sir.
Good afternoon. A warm welcome to our today's chief guest, Dr. and Professor Ashok Jhunjhunwala, dignitaries on the dais, and also smiling new graduates from Master Group of Institutions. MAM School of Architecture was established in 2010 as one of the institution in Master Group of Institutions. For the past 11 years, 6 batch of students have got graduated and practicing in many parts of India and overseas like Dubai and Bahrain. Our students are undergoing the post-graduation program in reputed architectural universities in India and overseas like Australia and London. We are engaging students in hands-on workshop of bamboo and mud architecture every year with tunnel research on nature homes, orally a sustainable building structure. 37 students have completed the internship in various architectural firms in many parts of India. We encourage the students to participate in architectural design competition proposed by Council of Architecture, New Delhi, thesis awards by NISA, steel building competition by Instac. We are active member of CAF, Chennai Architecture Foundation, conducting and participating in the exhibition and competitions. MAM School of Architecture is also involved in urban project competitions, USRP, that is Urban Studio Research Products announced by Council of Architecture. The regular participation of our faculties in the FDP programs of COA TRC, ATEL and NPTEL. Online program increases the teaching skills of our faculties. The fire drills, earthquake drills are regularly conducted in the college premises in teaching students to concentrate on the importance to withstand the natural and man-made disasters. We are members with the Council of Architecture, Indian Institute of Architects, Indian Institute of Interior Designs. Our students follow the COA academic procedure and as per the Anna University syllabus covering the south, west, northern parts of India during the 5 years journey of architecture study. The students who likely going to get their awards today are documented the Andaman Port Blair city as their urban project in 2000 before pandemic. On coming back to academic performance of our students, we ranked 10th place in Tamil Nadu out of 92 schools. We produce university rank holders in each batch. On taking this privilege, I wish all the graduates a great success.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
I invite the director of MAMB School to present report of the activities of the college. Please, madam.
Good afternoon all. It's my privilege to read the MAMBS report for the year 2021. First of all, I welcome Professor Ashok Jhunjhunwala sir for this event and the people on the dais and the off the dais. MAMB School, an upcoming leading B school in Trichy, is going through a breakthrough in all that it says. Even though during this pandemic, MAMB is unstoppable. Coming to the admissions, last year in 2020, our admission rate was 72%, but this year it is different for us. MAMBS has created a history by reaching 100% admissions with 30 plus admissions in the waiting list. Academics, we have given 100% semester results through the online test conducted by Anna University. Whether it is online or offline, we give no excuse. We'll work hard to retain the same result this year as well. To groom the skill set of the students, we have signed 4 MOUs with various skill development institutes like Capgemini, GTT, Barclay, Steps to Skill Academy, etc. And we train the students on various skill sets like on employability, banking sector, retailing, and on GST. For the placements, we train our students based on their capability. And this year, we gave 8 trainings on resume building, communication training, personal interview, group discussion, and conducted mock interview with the support of Skill Development and Placement Department. And we have given a session on career opportunities in civil services by Dr. Anand, IFS, Regional Passport Officer, and strategies to crack the UPSC exams by Dr. Premanand. Placements. This year, in spite of COVID second wave, we have bagged 203 offers with students having multiple offers in hand. And all our students are on board in the banks like HDFC, ICICI, Axis, Equitas, IT companies like Capgemini, VDOT, Alas Infotech, and industries like TVS Sense, Reliance Digital, and Reliance Jio, etc. Entrepreneurship development. Entrepreneurship Development Cell is a prime right wing of MIM Business School. We train our students from the first to final year on generating ideas, encourage startups, conduct ideation contests and business plan contests. We provide them hand-holding services to all the entrepreneurs for getting fund from various government agencies like DIC, District Industrial Center, and Incubation Center, which is nearby. This year, we have conducted a lot of ED guest lectures, a lecture on rural business opportunities, and a food giant success story by Mr. Manogaran, proprietor, Banana Leaf Group of companies and restaurants, business mantras by Ravi Ramaswamy, Nagappa Group of companies, which has crossed a century in business. Last year, we produced 4 entrepreneurs who are into apparel, digital printing, artisan business, etc. We empower the faculty member on various aspects like pedagogy methodology, technology, and in the area of their expertise. 11 faculty development programs have been attended by our faculty members this year. Infrastructure. Being a standalone business school, MAMBS is going for smart classrooms with air-conditioned facilities this year. Installation of clubs and guest lectures. We have handful of club activities with emphasis on importance of aspects like we have various clubs here, finance, marketing, and HR clubs. With the support of all the clubs, we have conducted 44 that is guest lectures this year, including guest lectures by the international guest speakers. To mention few, a concept on quality by Mr. Nandakumar from Muscat, Oman, the role of financial leaders in the global economy by Soumya from San Francisco, and how to build a self-organizing team by Mrs. Sugita, Agile Program Manager and Coach at Bloomberg, London. We've also invited the CEO, Mr. Sid Ahmed, and also the General Manager of Finance, BHEL, Mr. Muthanathan, for a session on trades for changing times. We have conducted 8 workshops this year on data analytics, business modeling, stock markets, team building, and we also train the students through the softwares like Torah, SPSS, and R language. Industrial visit. This pandemic have restricted us from going to industrial visit, but still with the right orders, protocols, and norms as per the central government, we visited Tulia Foods. With the support of Skill Development and Placement Department, we have organized a HR panel discussion, corporate expectation from promising professionals, which is conducted by SDP department. AGM HR Chola MS Insurance is the one who interviewed in that program. Students activities. Students being active participants in 36 programs through online mode in inter-college competitions, making short films, attending YA sessions, HR conclave, etc. Each year, MAM Business School repay what it gets from the society in the name of corporate social responsibilities. And we have trained nearly 4,000 students on entrepreneurship from 26 colleges in and around Trichy on career guidance and on entrepreneurship. Fitness and stress relieving activities. MAMB School regularly organize Zumba fitness sessions and yoga sessions to boost the students' mind and relax them from the various stress and anxiety. Students are keen on grasping the knowledge from the industries. So far, 45 students have done their projects and 34 students have gone for internship with corporates. In short, MAMBS, a place to earn much more than a degree. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hemlata. I invite the principal of MAM College of Engineering Technology to present a report of the activities of the college. Please.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to you all. Distinguished chief guest of the 9th graduation day, Dr. Ashok Jhunjhunwala, Professor, IIT Madras, respected Chairman, Dr. A. Malik Muhammad, Master Group of Institution, Mrs. Fatima Batul Maluk, Secretary and Correspondent, Master Group of Institution, dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, graduates, parents and media people. As a principal of MAM College of Engineering Technology, I am privileged to extend to you all a warm welcome to this auspicious day. My dear young graduates, today marks an important day in your life and a significant milestone in your career. By your hard work and dedication, you earned your degree. It's a moment of pride for you as much as it's for your teacher, parent, and all those who had any part in shaping your life so far. I congratulate all the graduates. I deem it's an honor and privilege to present the report of MM College of Engineering and Technology on this 9th graduation day. I express my deep sense of gratitude to the Almighty for the spectacular growth of this institution. We have made great efforts to transform ourselves completely successful in most of our endeavors. Apart from preparing the students to qualify for purely academic demands, special efforts are being made continuously to enable them to face the challenges of the competitive world. MAMCET was established in the year of 2008 with 4 UG programs with the prime objective of providing knowledgeable skill-based education. MBA program was introduced in 2009 and later on 3 specialized PG programs in VLSI design, CAD/CAM and structural engineering was introduced to drive the students towards research. MAMCET in the last 13 years maintained a high standard of technical teaching and today it offers 6 UG programs and 4 PG programs. Academic, we believe it's important to provide education that focuses on the overall development of human personality. Guided by this principle, we prepare our students not only for academic success but for also life. Based on the principle of outcome-based education, we have shifted the focus of educational activities from teaching to learning, skills to thinking, content to process, and teacher instruction to student demonstration. Our student, Ms. D. Teepa from Civil Department has bagged 24th rank in Anna University examination. The distinct strength and superiority of a college lies in the hands of our faculty with their rich academic experience and research expertise. Our faculty members have undergone the research works and doing their doctoral degree in various domains. We are proud to share that Dr. G. Haridas from Department of ECE has been awarded doctoral degree in the last academic year. 4 faculty members on verge of completion and 8 faculty members are pursuing their doctoral program. IEEE 9th International Conference on Advanced Computing, sponsored by IEEE Madras session, was organized on December 13 and 14, 2019. Out of 120 papers received, 40 papers were shortlisted after a double-blind review by the strong technical team, and they were presented in 6 sessions during the conference. The proceeding of the conference was released in IEEE Explore. We are glad to share that MAMCET is the mentee institution of NIT Trichy under Margadashan scheme to guide and disseminate knowledge. IIT Incubation Center, MAMCET has signed a MOU with IIT Madras Incubation Center for providing incubation support to startup venture. IIT MIC support the MAMCET by conducting training, organizing experiential talk to strengthen the entrepreneurial ecosystem, besides facilitating incubation, startup selection, support, mentoring and monitoring, and strategic and operational guidance. PALS, MAMCET has partnered with Pan IIT Leadership Series PALS with a focus to enhance the quality of engineering education and making students graduating from our institution industry ready. For last academic year, around 136 participation in campus lecture, 8 industry visit, 2 IIT Research Park visit, 10 innovation competition, 2 faculty development program, and 7 students residential workshop and seminar. Our college were awarded Rapid Hour for the year 2020-21. Every year, PALS conducted Innovation Challenge Competition, INNOVA, to recognize promising young students. The theme for this year 2021 was Engineering in the New Normal World. We are proud to share that EC department students won the first prize of rupees 18,000 for their project, detection and spread avoidance of coronavirus using IoT smart door system. We are the member of Infosys Campus Connect, is the initiative to help increase India's competitiveness in the knowledge economy. We connect to webinars, training programs and faculty development programs help to enhance the pool of highly capable talent for growth requirement in information technology space. The college acts as the remote center of IIT Bombay for conducting spoken tutorial, FDP, workshop by IIT Bombay funded by MHRD. Funded projects and grants. The following are the highlights of some of the funded projects supported by various government agencies. 2 students project, smart quality analysis of anion in market by deep learning, treatment of polluted water by natural purification process, were received a grant amount of rupees 10,000 each from Tamil Nadu government under TNSCST student project scheme. AICT granted rupees 3 lakhs for conducting short-term training program on enhancement and reinforcement of moral ethics to the learned faculty members. PAL sanction rupees 1 lakh 25,000 for IITM Ruta project on implementation of accurate automatic grading machine. Institution, faculty and students are the members of the various professional societies such as IEEE, IEI, CSI, IETE, ICI, SAE and IWS. We are organizing several webinars, seminars, workshops and conferences under this banner. Initiative various clubs such as ICOM for EC department, Code Clan for CAC and IT department, Design Club for Civil and Mechanical department, Embedded Club for EEE department to promote creativity and increase the technical know-how and productivity of all the students, and conducting various interactive workshops and hands-on training. UBA achievements. MAMSET has received a perennial fund rupees 1,50,000 for the development of adapted villages under UBA scheme. Our college students have installed solar power RO system for groundwater purification under UBA scheme at Konalai and created e-commerce for food products and handcrafts in rural area at Vengangudi. MAMSET has won the photo story competition award. We are one among the 5 winners institution from 827 applications all over the world. The photo entries are displayed in the MOE photo album book. Each semester, faculty and students of all the departments are encouraged to register for NPTEL to enhance their technical knowledge. Our prestigious Toastmaster International Club is enabling our Toastmasters to become future great professionals. Recently, we achieved Toastmaster most prestigious award, Golden Gavel Award for the year 2020-21. CDP Cell, the exclusive career development and placement division works to prepare the students from the very first year to get out of the college as successful professionals as well as the holistic individual. We are privileged to share that 80% of our eligible students had got placed in various reputed companies. A vibrant EDC cell trains our students who aspires to an entrepreneur through appropriate training and mentoring. With this brief backdrop, I wish you a brilliant future and better world, a world for your own making, and close with the code. Graduation is not only a concept, a real life. Every day you graduate. Graduation is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. If you can grasp that, you will make a difference. Once again, I congratulate all the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Susan. The head skill development and placement will introduce the chief guest. Please.
Namaste, Namaskaram, good afternoon. I'm profoundly delighted to take this opportunity to introduce the chief guest for the day. He is none other than Dr. Ashok Jhunjhunwala. Dr. Jhunjhunwala rings a name in the field of innovation, product development, and academy-industry interaction. We are grateful from the bottom of our heart to him for courteously and gladly accepting our invitation for becoming the chief guest of this occasion today. Our chief guest doesn't need any formal introduction. He is well known and a distinguished figure in the society. He's been highly respected, regarded, and known for his kind deeds and selfless service. We are all aware of his impeccable behaviors which have changed the lives of many. It's really an honor to have him today as a chief guest. Professor Ashok Jhunjhunwala is an institute professor at Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, Chennai. Following his B.Tech degree from IIT Kanpur, he obtained his MS and PhD from University of Maine, USA. He was an assistant professor at Washington State University, USA for a year and a half and has been a faculty at Madras since 1981. He has just completed 1.5 years of service as Principal Advisor to Minister of Power, MNRE and Railways, Government of India, New Delhi. Professor Jhunjhunwala is a member of National Academy of Engineering, USA and Fellow of IEEE and World Wireless Research Forum. He is also a Fellow of the 4 S&T Academies in India, namely INSA, NIS, IAS, INAE. Professor Jhunjhunwala was conferred the highest civilian honor, Padma Shri, in India. He has received a number of awards in India, including Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, Vikram Sarabhai Research Award, H.K. Firodia Award, Millennium Medal at Indian Science Congress, UGC Hariom Ashram Award, IETE as Ram Lala Wadhwa Gold Medal, J.C. Bose Fellowship, Dronacharya Award, and Lifetime Achievement Award by TAI, Chennai, among others. He has also received Silicon India Leadership Award in USA. He has also been conferred honorary doctorate by University of Maine, USA, and Viking Institute of Technology, Sweden. Professor Jhunjhunwala is considered as a pioneer in nurturing industry-academy interaction in India towards R&D, innovation, and product development. He conceived and built India's first university-affiliated business park, IIT Madras Research Park. He has been developing products for masses, affordable and technically advanced products in India like wireless and local loop, remote health monitoring system, ATM, solar DCT holes, affordable electric vehicles, etc. Dr. Jhunjhunwala has made numerous technology contributions which impacted the lives of people in India over the last 24 years. Setting up of IIT Madras Research Park at Chennai, a nationally pioneering initiative to promote industry-academia R&D collaboration. It has taken innovation to a new height as about 100 established industries and over 150 incubated startups work with IITM as faculty students with innovation system of IIT MRP. All this has resulted in numerous cutting-edge products, technology and services, often overcoming barriers hitherto considered impossible to surpass, addressing critical problems of national and global importance. Additionally, Professor Jhunjhunwala was also instrumental in driving India's startup revolution and has incubated 200 plus deep tech companies, driving innovation and entrepreneurship across India and the region. While converting its transport to electric vehicles, obvious step for the country, the cost of EVs today requiring considerable subsidies to become affordable and viable is the bottleneck for its spread in India. Dr. Jhunjhunwala and his group, including several incubated spin-out companies, have come up with multiple innovations to overcome these challenges. Dr. Jhunjhunwala has been chairman and member of various government committees and has been on boards of several educational institutions in the country. At the same time, he has been on the boards of a number of public and private companies and has driven comprehensive changes, especially in the area of technology in these companies. He was the director on the board of State Bank of India, Bharat Electronics Limited, HTL, NRDC, IDRBT, BIRAC, VSNL and BSNL, as well as in Tata Communication, Mahindra Electrical, Saskin, Tejas Networks, TTML, Intellect and Exicom. He is currently the chairman of Technology Advisory Group of Securities Exchange Board of India and the chairperson of the Board of Governors of Educational Institutes like IIT Kottayam and College of Engineering, Trivandrum, Kerala. Thank you, sir, for consenting to be our chief guest. Here is a role model for you to look upon, and please leverage the opportunity extended, and congratulations to the graduates.
I invite the chief guest, Sri Ashok Jhunjhunwala, to address the graduates, please.
Respected Chairman, Dr. Maluk Muhammad, CEO of the Master Group of Institutions, Mrs. Fatima Batul Maluk, Principal MAMSET, Director, MAMBS, MAMSA, heads of departments and professors on the dais, members of the Board of Management and faculty of the Master Group of Institution. I thank you for inviting me to this august occasion. This is a day of celebration of graduating class of 2021. Today, the first stage of life where one grows up and learns is coming to an end for your class of 2021. I offer my heartiest congratulations to all the 300 of you for successfully crossing this stage and wish you the best for a meaningful future ahead. Special congratulations to all the medal and prize winners who have worked hard and have succeeded. Tomorrow, you will enter the second stage of human life, a period where you should aim to contribute back to this earth and society. In today's day of age, it typically lasts for about 50 years. From now on, you will enter in this real world as an independent person, responsible for yourself, for your family, for your nation, and for humanity at large. In Indian tradition, it is said that a human being is born to contribute to the earth. It is this stage of life which makes one's life meaningful. I have been in this stage of life for more than 40 years now, and can say from my personal experience that it is indeed true. If one leads this part of life well, one will be a satisfied person. So while your formal education gets over, you should consider the next part of your life as the real examination, the examination of life. Your performance from now on will be a measure of how well you have learned at this institute. Let me begin by saying a few words which may help you in this journey. The first one is a somewhat redundant advice, as many of you have already acquired considerable soft skills. You need to be able to speak out in meetings, in conferences, and in public without any hesitation, and communicate clearly what you want to say. It requires a certain will and practice. It is easier to learn at this stage, and it will help you over the next 50 years. I am saying this from my experience. I could barely speak English when I graduated. I worked on it, and I could communicate well in meetings, in a class, and in conferences. The clear and bold way of communication stood by me for more than practically anything. I was fortunate to be taught by some of the greatest professors of my time at IIT Kanpur. Professor Siena Rao taught us half-life of elementary particles. During the discussions, he mentioned that even the knowledge have a half-life. Then he went on to say that whatever he is teaching us had a half-life about 3 years. So by the time we graduated, 2/3 of what we have learned and what he taught us will become obsolete. He therefore advised us to not just learn what he and other teachers taught us, but prodded us to keep learning throughout our lives. This is the only way that our knowledge will not become obsolete. My second advice to you is precisely this. Never stop learning in your life. If you want to succeed in your life, keep learning all the time from your colleagues, from your friends, from your juniors, and tomorrow even from your children. Today, you are fortunate that you can also learn from internet. Remember, the day you stop learning, you will become obsolete. As mentioned earlier, you have to live and contribute to this nation for the next 50 years. A lot will change by then. A lot will be better. For example, renewables are likely to become the primary source of power. Solar and wind rather than fossil fuels will become dominant. You will see this in the next 10 to 15 years. Watch this happen and facilitate this. There is still a lot to be done in this area. A lot needs to be done in the area of energy storage to enable renewables to become the dominant source of energy in the nation and the world. Work towards the dream of fossil-free future, along with a circular economy where everything is recycled. Probably the only way the earth can have any future. You need to make this happen. Similarly, by around 2030, most of India's vehicles will be running on electric power. This will be a great disruption. Today, 7.1% of our GDP comes from our auto sector. The processing and distribution of fuel, petrol and diesel, is another 5% of GDP. This 12% of GDP and millions of jobs associated with them will be under threat. The transition will be challenging, and if this is not handled well, it can result into major problems for our nation. You are walking at the beginning of this transition. This alone will make India free from being dependent on massive oil imports and also the huge pollution that petrol vehicles create. Your knowledge and skill honed by this institute could make all the difference. Robotics, 3D manufacturing, also called additive manufacturing, nanomaterials have all arrived, and it's going to transform the society. The world will require and need to come up with new materials. Electric aircrafts are not too far behind. You indeed are getting into a fast-changing world. Your ability to learn new things, train and adopt quickly will help you lead the world. Best wishes for that. But not all the transformations will be good. One of the biggest problems that you'll face in India in near future is the water problem. And this will be all throughout the world. Availability of water will probably become the world's biggest challenge. And India will face it faster than the others. The only way out is to recycle every drop that we use, preserve water and recycle water. It will require technological breakthrough and some serious management effort. If you do not solve these problems, you may experience water wars in your lifetime. Another related problem, especially for India, will be India's waste disposal. Swachh Bharat will remain a mere slogan if technologies and processes are not developed and used extensively. Quick fixes will not work. The world must become truly sustainable. It will be a great challenge. But I want to stress that 7 years back, it did not appear to any one of us that renewable energy can become economical, and now we have done it. Keep in mind that determined human beings can indeed use technology to transform. So you can solve the problems of water and waste in near future. You just need to be determined. There is another technological advancement in recent years. This comes in the form of artificial intelligence. I've seen work going on in this area for 30 years with limited advancement each year. It all looked far. Then suddenly things changed over the last few years. We saw some big breakthroughs in some specific areas. The gains quickly spilled over in others, and now there is a flood. Huge number of people and startups have emerged in this area. Investment is pouring in. Data analytics and learning is now applied to wide variety of fields with very definite gains. The gains will grow exponentially in future. While there are gains in businesses and service, fear is that it may imply making large number of jobs redundant. Why employ people when machine can do it and do it better? What will happen to these large number of people who becomes redundant? This is a challenge that nations will face and India will face. Data analytics is a field that each of you need to learn, therefore. And just learning to use, not just learning to use computer. If your institute have not taught it, I would strongly suggest that the institute itself introduces a course in future for all the students of all disciplines. Yet another challenge that you will face today is that our nation is unfortunately passing through considerable social strife. Mahatma Gandhi had stitched this nation into one, which helped us all these 75 years. Today, we often stand divided. You will have to work to end this strife. The nation is just coming out of shortage and poverty. It will need the 1.3 billion people of this country to work and move forward together to tackle this challenge. So has the institute prepared you for all these challenges? If you have learned to learn, then you are indeed ready. Your knowledge and skills gained here will of course be there for you. But amongst all three things, it is the interdisciplinary work that will enable you to tackle difficult challenges. It is at that time the knowledge gained not only by you, but by your classmates from different disciplines can become useful. There is always going to be a bond amongst the batchmates. Even if you do not know all of them today, you need to nurture it. I hope the graduating class quickly form an email group and maybe a WhatsApp group. Staying in touch with each other, discussing and debating all kinds of things with each other, learning from each other and seeking help from each other. All these will get you going and will stay with you. Just do it. But before I come to an end, I want to talk about your career options. Some of you may pursue higher studies and many of you will take up jobs. But there is another career option that you must consider: to become an entrepreneur. You may feel that you are too inexperienced and too young to look at this option. But think deeper. 10 to 15 years down the line, you may have settled well, have somewhat routine life, and you'll even say somewhat boring job. You may want to do something different, but your family responsibilities will prevent you from taking any risk. Time will drag on and you'll feel something missing inside you. This is because you did not take the risk when you are in the best position to do so. Today is the best time. Most of you have very little immediate responsibilities for the next 5 to 7 years and this is the time to take risk. This is a time where you can afford to fail, feel the pain, pick yourself back again and start once again. This career option is entrepreneurship. And this is an option today for all of you who feel that you are good, even if you are not prepared. This indeed results into the most challenging life and yet most satisfying life. It is not, no doubt, very hard in the beginning. You need to work very hard and much longer if you as compared to if you are in a job. There will be very little financial reward to begin with. It will be a tough life and you are likely to fail. For startups succeed only after multiple failures. As a startup founder, you will have to develop a product with your inexperienced team. Find people to work with you and manage them. Figure out and develop market and carry out sales. And at the same time manage finances and cash flow. In other words, entrepreneur has to be become good in all fields. But once you succeed after multiple failures, you feel a sense of achievement. The challenges, however, do not end there. Surprise and challenges are part of the life of entrepreneurs. You will get plenty of it all the time, and there will be occasional failures to keep teaching you. But in the end, you will be a satisfied person. You have done your dharma, you have created jobs, you have created wealth for the society, you have paid back to this earth. I know that most of you have gone through a very tough period over last year and a half. Things were going fine with you at the institute. You are amongst friends, enjoying both classes and outside, learning and growing together. And then it suddenly happened. You had to return to your home quickly. You left your friends, and for a while did not know what was happening. You are hoping that this will pass, but the situation was persistent. Of course, you did not completely give up. You figured out a way to continue online studies as much as possible. Your teachers came up with means to teach through online classes. I'm sure you found different electronic means to interact amongst yourselves. But frankly speaking, you must have missed the sociability which was there while you were there on the campus every day. We strongly believe that learning happens as much outside class as it does in the class. The limited interaction outside class means that you have missed out on things. The good part is, in spite of all these problems, you have managed to continue classes and are able to graduate from master group of institutions today. Congratulations. But there are lessons. The last 1.5 years must have taught you that if you are not careful, nature will hit back. I hope this episode has strengthened you and helped you understand you will face similar crises in your life in future. One such crisis will certainly you have to face is to do with consequences of global warming. It is our lifestyle that has damaged the world, and we now need to work together to fix things, just like we worked to fix problems associated with COVID. Finally, you need to thank your institute for what it has given to you. Come back to the institute often. Come back in 5 years, in 10 years, and every 5 years thereafter. Contribute to Masters Group of Institutions. Thank your class for becoming an extended family for you. There will be many, many challenges as you walk into the future. As I said, do not just watch these changes happen. Drive them. You will personally be successful, and nation will immensely benefit. Master Group of Institution will be proud to see its alumni drop such challenges. I want to thank Master Group of Institution for inviting me to this wonderful occasion. I congratulate and bless each one of you to have a bright future, both personally and professionally. Thank you.
Let the university and institute rank holders now be presented by the dean.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the university rank holders and toppers in person of MAM School of Architecture, MAM Business School, and MAM College of Engineering and Technology, who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. MAM School of Architecture, university rank holder, Kannal R.M. He scored 27th rank in the Anna University, 8.62%. Toppers, Aditya R. Harshida P. Shantosh Kumar R. MAM School of Architecture, University rank and toppers group photograph. Next, MAM Business School toppers, get ready. P. Keertana Priyadarshini. Business School toppers join the group photograph. Next, MAMSAT MBA toppers, get ready. R. Brinda. R. Subhapriya. A. Nandini. M. Akila. N. Abarna. R. Rajalashmi. All MEMS at MBA toppers join the group photograph. Next, MAM College of Engineering and Technology. The university rank holder, Department of Civil Engineering, D. Deepa, 24th university rank. PG, ME VLSI Department, V. Kogila. M. Kajapriya. Department of Civil Engineering. A. Mohammad Idris. B. Yuvraj. Yes, Shantosh Sivan. Department of Civil Engineering join the group photograph. Department of Civil Engineering. Next, Computer Science and Engineering. R. Subhastri. R. Subhastri. Yes, Sangeeta. K. Ratishwara. K. Logeshwari. R. Shalini. All the computer science and engineering students join the group photograph. Next, EC students get ready. Yes, Shantini. B. Mahalashmi. M. Sugapriya. R. Rafri Devi. Yes, Sujapriya. All the ECE students, UG as well as PG, join the photograph. Next, the Department of Triple E. P. Abhinaya. K. Devi. S. Malini. M. Vaidegi. The Triple E toppers join the photograph, group photograph. Next, the Department of IT, get ready. B. Juju Preeta. Yes, Monica. B. Hema Malini. P. Divya Bharati. All the IT toppers join the photograph, group photo. Next, the Department of Mechanical, get ready. Sudarshan M. B. Sendil Kumar. R. Nandabalan. A. Abdul Haq. All the mechanical department topper students join the group photograph.
The register will now present the list of the School of Architecture list of graduates.
I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Architecture who have been certified by the after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Anna University, Chennai. Denny, Abdul Sukur, Alan Prem, Apsara Banu, Anjuga, Bharani Kumar, Jnana Soundarya, Aishwarya, Jency, Joseph Shaini, Kifayat Fariha, Mahbub Basha, Mohammed Mubarak, Mohammed Yasir, Monica at Mirnalini, Nisar Hussain, Rabia Banu, Ranjita, Ruben Raj, Samsudin Javed, Saranya, Sargurunathan, Syed Abu Bakr Siddiq, Sivaranjani, Sujata, Swati Lakshmi, Syed Abu Tahir, Syed Zaid, Venkateshwaran, Vignesh B, Vimal S, Vinodini S, Aparna, you, Akash, Adishya Lakshmi, Bhupalan, Charmati Christiana, Deepshi, Deepak, Ilakya, Gangadharan, Jifar Rayar, Manigandan R, Mohdin Shahul Hamid, Nausin, Preetika, Priya R, Ram Kumar, Sailendra Babu S, Sasikumar, Satish Kumar, Srinivasan M, Vignesh D, Walter Simmer, Harini T, Kevin Joshua.
The HOD of B School will now present the list of graduates, please.
I present unto you the candidates in person in the Master of Business Administration who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Anna University, Chennai. Devakumar, Jayapriya, Kamali, Sangavi, Shankaran, Sri Aravind, Surya, Ajit Kumar, Alex Anthony, Arokya Stephen Raj, Arul Pandi, Jeevita, Kamesh, Kanagaraj, Kirtana Shri, Lokeshwaran, Mohanraj GT, Muruganandam, Ram Prakash, Sendil Kumar, Susinder, Yugan, Divya, Kausalya, Yuvarani, Bhavani, Ilamati, Jairam, Lokesh Raj, Manjula, Madan Raj, Nagalakshmi, Niveda, Ramya, Renuka, Shankari, Satish, Satyapriya, Shankar, Sindhu, Subhashri, Sujita, Sundareshwari, Vignesh. Thank you.
The HOD of MBA department will now present the list of graduates.
I present unto you candidate in person in Department of Management Studies who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Abhirami, Prabhakaran, Priyanka, Harishakti Guru, Nivedita, Parthiban, Raghunath, Saravanan, Stalin, Sayed Mal, Veluchami, Vetrichelvan, Vignesh, Vigneshwari, Akshaya Devita, Dinesh, Divya Bharati, Jasmina, Karmuki, Muttulakshmi, Nandini, Nandini A, Nandini S, Satyapriya, Suresh, Anita, Archana, Balaji, Divya Bharati, Fazila Beham, Jay Lakshmi, Jerin, Karunakaran, Kavya, Kishore, Mahalakshmi, Mageshwari, Manigandan, Manigandan M, Manigandan R, Mariyappan, Raja Rajeshwari, Rajeshwari, Sandhya, Saranya, Selvi, Surya Ji, Surya S, Tamilarasan. Thank you.
The HOD of Civil Department will now present the list of graduates.
I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Civil Engineering who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. ME Structural Engineering, Muruga Ganesh S. UG Civil Engineering, Anbarasan R. Liaquat Ali Khan, Abdul Rahman, Balaji, Karthik S, Kavya M, Manoj Kannan J, Menaka S, Mohammad Miran M, Sakti Magesh R, Stalin M, Muralidharan M, Ramesh R, Ajit Kumar M, Gurunathan S, Aravind K, Venkatraman A, Bhakyaraj K, Vignesh Kumar, Ajit Kumar A, Aravind S, Lavanya P, Tariq Ahmad A, Aishwarya M, Reena Rose. Thank you.
The HOD of Computer Science Engineering Department will now present the list of graduates.
Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Deepa R, Kamali MLW, Surya M, Sita E,
Afrin Fazana A, Diana, Tanapriya, Manisha, Menaka S, Sivalakshmi M, Tilakavati R, Jayabharati A, Niveta K. Thank you.
The HOD EC department will now present the list of graduates.
Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Abila Diana A, Ilakya S, Kirtana Suresh Kumar, Suresh Prabhu J, A. Abarna, Anisha Bhaktiar S, Bhuvaneshwari M, Prasanna M, Rahul V, Selvakumar B, Yokesh P.
The HOD of EEE department will now present the list of graduates.
Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Anas J, Aravindan K, Arun Kumar S, Arunmuli MP, Bharati T, Brito Kumar S, Dravidan B, Jyoti Kannan K, Sangeeta A, Shalini S, Tamil Maran G, Venila V, Vijay Prakash K, Pradeep C, Ilamati E, Joshua J, Subhash Chandra Bose S, Vinayagam S, Deepan S. Thank you.
The HOD of IT department will now present the list of graduates.
Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Information Technology who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Jiva R, Kalidas R, Yuvajitan C, Artisha P, Divya M, Mahira Banu M, Manon Mani R. Thank you.
The HOD of Mechanical Department will now present the list of graduates.
Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Mechanical Engineering who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai. Aravind R, Balaguru S, Divya Muttarasi S, Ilayaraja K, Harihara Sudin, Ijaz Ahmed, Jai Ganeshan T, Jagan Kutimani, Manoj Kumar V, Muhammad Rafiuddin S, Muhammad Salahuddin M, Prabhu P, Renesh Pushpanathan P, Syed Rahman Basha S, Vikram R, Shaktivel K, Shiva K, Ajit Kumar R, Durga Dinesh T, Felix Raj P, Jayaram C, Karthik K, Muralidharan K, Pugalindi R, Raja Manoj R, Surya S, Abdul Rahman A, Logesh V.
The register will now present the list of numbers in absentia.
Under the laws of the university, I present unto you in absentia the following number of candidates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Anna University, Chennai in the respective departments. B.Arch 4 candidates, Civil 26 candidates, CSE 14 candidates, ECE 11 candidates, EEE 18 candidates, IT 3 candidates, and Mechanical 30 candidates. Thank you.
Graduates may please stand up, please. Others may be seated. Only graduates have to stand. I request you to repeat what I say. We shall in thought and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and the secular ideal of our country. Yeah, please be seated. By the virtue, authority vested in me as the chairman of MAM School of Architecture, MAMB School, and MAM College of Engineering and Technology, I admit you to the several degrees which you have been declared qualified, and in token whereof I permit you to wear the academic robes ordained as insignia of your degrees. Vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all gathered here. I deemed it is a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks for this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion as a grand success. The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no at most everything. I would like to thank such an eminent personality, our respected chief guest, Dr.Ashok Jhunjhunwala, Professor, IIT Madras, who, despite his busy schedule, has found time to grace this wonderful occasion. I believe your words of wisdom will inspire our students to achieve more heights. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. Appreciation can change a day, even change the life. Your willingness to put into words is all that is necessary. My heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. M.A. Maluk Mohammed, our distinguished Secretary and Correspondent, Mrs. Fatima Batul Maluk, for their enormous support and encouragement. I am sure that your constant support and encouragement, we will achieve more laurel to our institution. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Then I would like to thank our respected principal, Dr. Susan Christina, for her valuable guidance and marvelous support. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Dr. B. Muruganandam, Registrar, Master Group of Institutions, Dr. S. Rajsekharan, Dean, Master Group of Institutions, Dr. M. Hemalata, Director, MEM Business School, Dr. Shyam, Director, MEM School of Architecture, Dr. Saraswati, Skill Development and Placement, all our HODs and faculty members for their valuable contribution, cooperation and support. I owe special gratitude to our non-teaching faculty members, administrative officers, present media, audio-visual in charges, convocation committee members and volunteers for their hard work and priceless support to shape this function in a successful manner. I also extend my sincere thanks to the invitees who have come to be part of this auspicious occasion. So last but not the least, I thank my graduate friends for your cooperation in making this function a resounding success. On behalf of our institution, I congratulate each one of you and wish you well in all your future accomplishments. So once again, I thank you one and all. Thank you.
I dissolve this graduation ceremony. Please raise up for the national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Department toppers can stay back here for taking group
Hello. அங்க ஒரு குரூப் என்ன பண்றப்போ கிளம்பு. You can move on architecture. Architects. Go upstairs. Move on, please. Only I have to lock the room. சாகித் வாடாங்க. அது என்ன நீ சர்டிஃபிகேட் வாங்கிருக்கேன்னு நான் பார்க்கணும். வாய். Architect Zahid. Architects.